Attention, cool kids. Cool Stuff Inc. is partnering with me, CGB, on a special limited edition all-metal shark token. This is a one-time only production run with each token individually numbered and totally unique. Pre-orders are only open from August 23rd through September 5th. After that, they'll never be offered again. Don't miss your chance to get one of these unique tokens by going to coolstuffinc.com/CGB. Coolstuffinc.com. Cool stuff in stock. Hello, and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and we're gonna do it. We're gonna try to take the card I dunk on the most and reserve a lot of vile judgment for to the next level. Skeletal Swarming. So a lot of people commented on my last video, and they told me on the Twitch stream that Legend made a deck with Maskwood Nexus and Skeletal Swarming, and it certainly gave me a tiny little, my heartbeat just increased a tiny little bit when I thought of Maskwood Nexus and Skeletal Swarming coming together. A really nice combo. And I spent a little bit of time trying to make it a little less meme and a little more strong. So we're going with Immersturm Predator. It shined really well in our Steel and Sack video. A lot of the aggro decks in the format just couldn't deal with it, and it pairs really, really nicely with a number of the tiny cards in the deck, such as Kalane and Prosperous Innkeeper and Shambling Ghast, because of the indestructibility, very hard to kill. Also, sacrificing a skeleton to it can make it so that the swarming produces 2 skeletons. Also, it is a dragon, so you can fetch it up using Magda, Brazen Outlaw, and it's just a really strong threat that the opponent has to deal with before they have to deal with the swarming, so it attacks from a variety of angles. The other card that I like here is Asika's Chariot to make a wide board so that your Maskwood Nexus and your Skeletal Swarming combo, which by the way turns everything into a skeleton and gives all skeletons this huge bonus based on every creature you control. That's the get. Once you turn on that combo, you're more likely to have more bodies on the field if you have a card like Asika's Chariot to lead the way. It's also great with Magda, Brazen Outlaw, because Magda also gets this bonus. Also, if you don't want to sacrifice a creature to the Predator, but you still want to grow it on turn 1, whenever it becomes tapped, you can exile a card from a graveyard and put a counter on Predator, so you can tap it to the Chariot. So there's a lot of little synergies in here. One thing that there is not a control deck. It's not really a removal spell deck. 3 copies of Shatterskull Smashing are the only way we reach out and kill the opponent's things. So we really rely on awesome starts, followed into powerful threats, followed up with kind of this threat. So it's Skeletal Swarming aggro, which I think everybody, including myself, bias enchantments like this towards they should be in control decks, but really I found this aggro shell to be a lot better than anything I ever tried to do with it as a control player. In the mana base, we run Temple of the Dragon Queen also because we have Predator, so there is the chance we get to play the Temple untapped and make mana of the color that we need, which is pretty crucial for a 3-color deck, especially one with a lot of cheap cards across a variety of colors, so the early game sequencing is going to be tough when you think about Jaspera's Sentinel and Shambling Ghast as 1-drops, Kalane as a 2-drop, as well as Prosperous Innkeeper. Also, I've got 1 copy of the World Tree because we're already running 4 Maskwood Nexus. If we have a World Tree out and we somehow generate enough treasures plus lands to sacrifice it with a Nexus, we can go get every creature in our deck if we so desire. So why not have a little bit of meme and dream in your pile? So yeah. Have I gone janky, or is this something that can and will win? There's one way to find out. Let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin. Total time. We're coming to get you. All right. I mean, that's a hand, right? This on 1. Can we play this on 2, though? If we play this on 1, we can't. So maybe it's this on 2 into this? Yeah, this on 3 is not nearly as good, huh? Awkward. See what I mean by awkward? Now, the place where we're going to be sad if we don't play the Sentinel is if we top deck a Prosperous Innkeeper or Magda. Then we're going to feel really foolish that we didn't play Sentinel. Oh, the decisions. Not only that, we're going to have play Lair of the Hydra tapped. All right, let's top deck the good card. That's a tough one. What would you do? What would you do? Sequencing issues on turn 1. All right. All right. You want to come at me, Monka? Maybe we should have just attacked because the opponent's probably going to make this bigger one way or another, either by playing 2 spells or by playing the Luminarch Aspirant. Oh, no. No. Into the hole. Oh, I got punished in every way for that line. In every way. I told you the mana was going to be rough. Well, they hit a tapped land. Hopefully that makes it hard because they already cast... Nope, they've got more cheap cards. I was hoping they had a 3-drop stuck in their hand, but no. No, they have 5 1-drops in their hand ready to go. No problem. No problem at all. Magda. I guess I gotta do this. And if they have Skyclave Apparition, we're dead. If they don't, we have something to start trading off with their cards. Well, if they have a Skyclave Apparition and they're slow rolling it this much. it looks like we might be... Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. They had to think about that. What a... Wow. Okay. We do draw land. That is not absolutely nothing. But how are we going to ever stop 4 of those? We have to figure out how to attack, but we can't attack. Okay, so we have to get the swarming onto the battlefield, and then we have to draw a Nexus, and we have to do that in like 2 turns. Maybe we should play the Magda instead, just to make sure we hit the swarming next turn, because that's our way back into the game. Because otherwise, the Angels plus the activation here are just going to go around the Predator, and we've got only a few turns. I still think we're supposed to get Chariot down, though. I don't know. That's tough. What would you do? What would you guys do? We could let the opponent attack us for 4 here, and we hit them for 5. And then what happens the next turn? We hit them for 6, they hit us for 8, and we die. Not the best. All right. Good choice. At least they didn't have to think about it too much this turn. Yes, we make more Angel, yes. All right. This does grow the Predator, which is cool. Land off the top. We're gonna swarm them. Am I going to attack with the Chariot here? They double block, they kill it, we make another 2/2. We just gotta draw the Nexus, right? Nexus draw is what we need. 1, 2, 3 on the ground. I mean, they can get an extra point of damage in here if they play it right, but not if they block the Chariot. But if they take it, I think we get a better chance. This is kind of sus. This is extremely sus. If they trade it, they might trade an Angel for it. You never know. If they trade an Angel for it, I'm going to be the happy... Wow. Cool. Cool. I'm so happy. I don't think they can race us now. All right, here's another Angel. I mean, I guess they still have the cave. Okay, it's still going to be really close. I don't think they see the way, though. All right. They're like, I'm going to block those. And, ooh. Oh, man, I can't get it down, though. All right. I think we... Yeah. All the way. All the way. What you got? They do get their block on, but then we make a whole bunch more. So close. We have 4 blockers on the ground for their 4 attackers on the ground. They can have 2 flyers in the air. We can block 1 of them. We go to a really low life total. We untap if they make all those attacks, and we smash them. Absolutely brutally smash them. Tense moments. The mono white player. If they're saying what I always say in a spot like this, it's please, dear God, don't let me die to the skeletons. Anything but the stupid skeletons. All the angels. All of the angels are here. And they still will not attack. Bazinga. Bazinga. Give it to me, baby. Show us the meaning of pain. It's beautiful. Is that not the most beautiful thing? I mean, it's fine. I'm not that excited about skeletal swarming. I'm not. I wouldn't be. It's not my brand. Get excited about janky cards. Moron dude. I like this person. I can call them a moron and I don't have to explain myself to the sensitive nerds on the internet. This hand is great. Sentinel. The Sentinel. Watching over our mana situation. Double black. Interesting. This is where having the Predator is really sweet. Let's go red, I guess. Play you. Play you. Play you. Seems good. Let's go. This is where, in an old format, Cry of the Canarium would be so brutal. Look at this. Oh my goodness. All right, mono black control. Show us your spot removal spell. Boom. Turn 3 swarming against mono black who can't remove it, as far as I know. All right, you've done nothing for 3 turns. Impress me. Impress me. Show me how your deck of cards works. It's just too much, guys. It's just too much. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about this. Is this content? Are you not entertained? Get him. You're gonna remove something? They're like, I'm gonna Shadow's Verdict. That's gonna solve my problems. Dude, I get to gain a life. So beautiful. I mean, the fact that they haven't conceded means they're going to Verdict. Yeah. Doesn't matter if it's not a common played card in the format. If they haven't conceded, that's why. This is one of the more awkward moments in my MTG-ness. You can't play anything. Just kind of want priority to pass. So, opponent. How many skeletons can you kill? Wandering Archaic. Dear Lord. What's this thing do? I haven't seen this in a minute. Whenever an opponent casts an instant or sorcery, you may pay 2. If they don't, you may copy that spell. Okay, instants or sorceries. The only one in our deck is the smashing, right? Should be fine. What does this make? Red. All right, so this makes black. And this makes Immersturm Predator. Predator-focused content is back on the menu. Look, anybody who missed the joke the last time I played the Predator, it is a joke. Just gonna make the Predator bigger. Maybe I shouldn't, because the opponent would take more damage from the skeleton, but I'm okay with this. I'm fine with this. I want this to be larger because I'm going to assume they have another Verdict or another Blood in the Snow or a creeping whatever, crippling fear. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Might as well hand some indestructible to the Predator for the turn. It's a beautiful world that we live in, where we can make plays of this nature. So how many skeletons is enough? 21 points of trampling power at the end of every end step. And Mono Black can do nothing about it. There is no Ugin to save you. A Soul Shatter. Goodbye, Predator. Is that really the best you can do? It comes into play tapped. Evan Death Dracolix, what are you doing here? Go home. Go home. This is skeleton country, and you're not even a skeleton. Look at that art and tell me that's not a skeleton. Muchacho. Right on. We'll definitely battle Muchacho. All right. Fun, all treasure, no extra stuff hand, but any good cards we draw off the top will get there, and maybe we activate Magda, so keep 7. Go green. Another green. Here comes Magda. Let's see if we do this right. Here comes Kalane. So we could have also gone Innkeeper and gained life, but I think if we go with Kalane, we make way more power and toughness quickly, like this. So this is going to attack in for a lot more damage. Good turn 2. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 power and tough. 6 power. Back up Kalane. Maybe the opponent will trade it. They'd probably trade it for the Magda though, so let's not offer the Magda. They might block the Kalane. Nope. I'm not really sure if I want to legend rule it or not. Oh wait, as long as we have this one, our treasures will make the creatures bigger, so that's fine. All right, we need to draw just something to hit him hard. Because right now, my board is a bunch of nerds. Fortunately for us, our opponent is playing Blood Money. Blood on the Snow is a 6-drop, so we should be able to attack for a lot. The Merchant, though, is a really good ramp plus roadblock. That is a pain. Means we're going to deal a lot less damage here. I still don't think I want to trade off the Magda. How do you want to play this? Trade with the Innkeeper. Block the Sentinel, take 1. Feels good. We need a bigger Kalane, is what I'm going for here. Need a bigger Kalane. We are getting ground to dust. The opponent didn't kill the Magda. It's kind of weird. All right, new plan. Generate a lot of mana. So I guess I play the other Kalane. I mean, right now it's just blocked by the Merchant anyway. We attack with both. Maybe they kill the Magda. We'll find out. I'd prefer they not. I'd prefer to keep cranking out the treasure, or to have the Magda around if we draw the Maskwood Nexus. They don't draw a card. They keep their treasure, so they have blood on the snow. Yep, they're not worried about the Magda. Giving up a point of damage for no reason is a little silly, but I don't think I'd block anyway. I don't know. They also don't have land in their hand, or they would have played it. So they've got a handful of gas, and we've got mostly nothing. Not where you want to be. Yeah, this is a very lopsided draw. It didn't go the way we wanted. The sad part is this deck is going to take a long time to win. So this is where you already start making decisions about how you're going to play your next game, and I'm just going to go play it. All right, guys. Behind the scenes, it's been 3 straight contentless games where I never drew a third land. 3 in a row in a 25 land deck. 2 of them were on the draw, so this has to be good. And it is. Oh, Shuffler. Shuffler. I've also hit turn 1 portable hole 3 times on Jaspera Sentinel. So I'm really excited to be not getting put in a portable hole right now. It's great. I'm very happy. That Shambling Ghast will probably kill my Magda, though. If they have a way to sacrifice it. Just straight up Dragonfire it. So they don't have a way to sacrifice their Shambling Ghast. That would be, you know, like Deadly Dispute would be the clean way to do that. I think we just play the Predator. Pretty big headache. Great against Goldspan Dragon, great against mono white and mono green that often don't have good ways to remove it. Mono green especially. Mono white, if they have a Skyclave Apparition, is brutal, but they usually play them quickly against our other cards. You can almost feel the, oh god, what do I do vibes coming from the opponent here. Okay. Temple definitely implies they also run a good amount of dragons. I think we go straight to Swarm Town. Whenever you tap the Predator, you get to use its ability. Weird. Very weird. Now I get 2 skeletons. It's going to be hard to remove our Predator by any damage-based means now. They're going to need Soul Shatter or something like that. And the Nexus is right behind. Crippling Fear, huh? Well, that saves them a little bit. But the Predator remains. And if you didn't believe this card was the truth after the last time I played the video, oh my gosh. Now, if the opponent was going to make a sick play, they wouldn't have named Zombie. They would have killed their own Shambling Ghast to kill the Predator. But they missed it. They missed it. Here we go. Everybody's a vampire, a dragon, and a skeleton. Oh my gosh, it's Goldspan Dragon! That's how I feel sometimes when people have to play Goldspan Dragon from behind. It's like, yeah, that card would be holy crap if it were turn 3 and on the play, but right now I'm not afraid. Let's go, Skeleton Army. Holy crap. They're just dead. They're just dead. Yes! There it is. 9-6. Nice, but backwards. How am I supposed to say that name? It's okay. Stupid American, can't read other languages. What is wrong with this deck? This is the 3rd or 4th one-land hand today. I mean, did they turn off hand smoothing algorithm because I was going to make a video? All right, we draw Kalane, this hand is fine. We draw Kalane, this hand is fine. We draw Kalane into land, and this hand is fine. Magda would do too. Okay. Okay. Will you trade? Because I don't want to trade with the Magda. Okay. Dwarf power! They have a deadly dispute and they kill the Magda. I will sob in the corner. Sure. Mono black. What do we discard? Chariot seems good. It's probably the Nexus at this point, unfortunately, although it's good with the Magda. We want to hold on to the Predator in case we draw another Temple. This makes me kind of sad. Is it better than the Chariot? Chariot needs to be a creature to do something, which Mono Black has a lot of removal. Maskwood Nexus can just keep pumping out Changelings. In this matchup, the Nexus might be the better keep. What are you? Whenever equipped creature attacks, it gains Death Touch. Whenever equipped creature attacks alone, lose 2 life, gain 2, equip 2. What are we doing here? What's the point of this life? Alright, well, now we're sending Magda to Magda's death to play a Sentinel, which is so backwards. It's not the way it was supposed to be. They take it? They save the Ghast? What is going on? What is actually going on? Oh my gosh, if my Magda Sentinel combo lives, I am going to just be dancing in the street. I am not worthy. I do not deserve this. They kept it to do this. No blocks. All right. Their quote unquote engine is operational. Okay. Okay. I think this is the play. because it will generate another treasure when the Shambling Ghast attacks, right? Because now it's a dwarf. The Shuffler might mana screw me, but dwarves finds a way. That's very sad. That depresses me a great deal. What is going on? Yes! Predator focus content is back. All right, attack. Right? Everybody attacks. This plays around Shadow's Verdict, so we'll get it down. Yeah, there's Crippling Fear. So we sacrifice you. We don't want... Oh, if these die... Let's see if this opponent sees the trick. But let's make the treasure. We don't want to minus their creatures. Let's see if they... Let's see what they name here. If they actually name to keep their Shambling Ghast. Okay. Well, everything's a zombie. Everything's a zombie. Everything. Oh my gosh. Maskwood Nexus. You beautiful card. Yes. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. Oh man. All right. I don't need a changeling for this, right? No. All right. So we attack. Exile this. Treasure Central. Damage. Alright. We can use the Magda to bring out any creature in our deck. Any one. We can also get a Seeker's Chariot. All very fun. We can do it at instant speed, so I'm just going to pass here. Hopefully the opponent doesn't concede. After all, they have their combo. They let the Magda live to have this combo, and now they're giving it up. Now they're throwing it all away. What do we want? Can have anything, but we can't have the Skeletal Swarming. We can have another awesome Vampiric Dragon. We can have another Maskwood Nexus. I think we get a Seeker's Chariot, and that's game. They've seen enough of the power of the Maskwood Nexus. And we are back for the post-game wrap, and I guess it's fun. Guess it's kind of fun. Yeah, it's very, very fun. If you wanted this to be a competitive deck, I think the most important thing to remove from the deck after playing it for a while is Kalane. Kalane doesn't fit the mana curve. It just doesn't work enough, and has to go, quite frankly. But Lotus Cobra, I think, is the replacement that you're looking for, a turn 2 play that works with the mana curve that we want, that continues to accelerate us into our Busto 4-drops. Whether or not we actually need Shambling Ghast is also a question mark, but the card can definitely show up and do work, and having another 1-drop to play after your Sentinel, and you play your 2-drop, and it's not a Magda, is very, very helpful. So yeah, cut Kalane, add Lotus Cobra is my biggest recommendation for playing the deck more. I would also cut the World Tree. It is a meme, but it's up to you. Some people are going to run it because it's the World Tree. And add another Forest, probably. In fact, probably take out another Smashing and add another Forest as well. I also had an unreal amount of games just stuck on 2 lands for nearly the entire game. I think I had 4 games in a row where I never drew a 3rd land. That could be bad luck. That could be the algorithm working against us because we only have 25 lands. So just so you know, the Shuffler is rigged. When people say that, it's not a joke. If you have 25 lands, the Shuffler is much more likely to give you a 2-land opener. And if you have 26 lands, it's much more likely, significantly more likely to give you a 3-land opener. If you're like me, I know that very well that when I keep a 2-lander, a good amount of the time, I'm never going to draw a 3rd land in time. That's just the way, that is how random like actual shuffler stuff works. A good amount of time, you're not going to draw that third land. So that's why I run 26 lands or 26 land types in so many decks. And this deck in particular could not draw a third land today. So you might want to up the land count. I'll leave it to you. Most people tell me I run too many lands, but hey, I win a lot, so they can shove it. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I will see you in the next video. You're cool.